while a very polite throne speech was delivered inside the Alberta legislature, marking the start of another fall session, something unusual was happening outside. Thousands of unimpressed teachers protested on day 18 of their strike. It's the largest labor disruption in the province's history. 51,000 teachers walked out, canceling classes for 700,000 kids across Alberta. The government now set to bring in back-to-work legislation on Monday, but it's still not clear when schools will reopen.
They've got 72 hours to come in and find a different way to get the kids back in class and work with us on enhanced mediation. And barring that, this is kind of the last resort. So I don't know how quickly it will go through the legislature.
The Premier says the government has offered a boost in funding of $2.6 billion, including wage increases up to 17% over 4 years and 4,500 new educators. The province is also spending $8.6 billion to put a rush on building new schools, which they admit are way overcrowded. A major sticking point, though, a cap on class sizes. The Premier says she wants to work on that after a deal is done.
My view would be, let's get to a settlement on the things we've agreed to so far, the pay scale, the 3,000 teachers, the EAs, and then let's get to work on the implementation of the things that we know that we're both hearing from teachers, which is addressing complexity.
Still, teachers bust in, including hundreds from Calgary, to let the Premier know that this fight is not over.
We don't trust anymore. We are not backing down because we know that if we don't stand our ground now and have the conversation now, there is no next time. It is this time that we demand and we expect something done about our classroom conditions.
It's undemocratic. It goes against everything that she and her party claim to stand for in terms of strong and free. They need to get back to the bargaining table and realize the conditions that teachers and students are learning in need to improve, and they need to spend some money to do that.
The NDP is vowing to oppose and delay the government's return to work order with every tool they have, but with the UCP majority, the bill's approval is just a matter of time.
They're forcing the teachers back to the same broken conditions that were there before. And in addition, the government is running the risk of very significant strife with this attack on workers and this attack on their unions.
The Premier confirms the gap is about $2 billion. The Alberta Teachers Association says they remain willing to bargain, but back-to-work orders will not solve what they say is a crisis in education, and it will not stop their anger. Reporting from Edmonton, Sean Amato, City News.